Borderlands 3, working on the collectibles, the challenges, and the other collectibles in the level. The red chest, the iridium writing, and so on. Double A Gamer for Life, Demented Priest. Alright, so in the beginning, Marcus here has us find an electric skag to power up his unit, and we need to do that because he's got a stash spot which has got our first red chest in it.
Well done, Vault Hunter. Now you have access to my vast array of murderous wares in a new convenient location. And as an added thank you for dishing out some vengeance on those.
Okay, so throughout the walkthroughs through Borderlands 3,
who says payback doesn't pay, huh?
I'm using the Beastmaster for the beginning part of these. There's our first red chest. This one is kind of mission related. You power them up, you get down there. There's actually 3 in this level. 1 you'd have to actually look for, and that's coming up. And then the second or third one you want to call it's actually kind of mission related. Ellie has you take out dump truck. Don't hold me to that. Anyway, there's a kill mission in there. We got to get this guy, and you power up his trapdoor, and you can get to the next red chest in there. But we'll be getting to that. This is one of the challenges out here. Off to the outer side is our claptrap.
Someone used that claptrap as a piñata. Joke's on them. All we have inside is circuitry and gears. But that one also had a gyroscopic rotor. Keeps us from falling over all the time. Mine's been missing for years. My friend will be a better version of me than me. Oh.
Okay, so this is where we meet Ellie for the first time. On top of her garage here is our next red chest, and this is the one that's if you didn't know about it, it'd be really easy to miss. So, but hooking you up where that's at. There's actually a couple ways you can get up on this roof. You saw me use the fence to jump on the fence and then get up here. Now I'll show you where the red chests are, but if you find anything in there worth using, that's a different ball game altogether. So on the other side of her building, you just get on that vehicle, you jump on it. Actually, I guess it's the same side, but anyway, that's the other way of getting up here. So, like I was mentioning, first beginning part of these missions, you'll see me using the Beastmaster, but then you'll see me using my main character, which is Zane. I think when I originally started, I was playing it. My main character is Zane, and I like him. My buddy's actually the little girl that turns into the mech suit. That's his main character. And then playing without him, I was just doing the Beastmaster so we can play together. We're staying on the same level and all that. Definitely one of the. It's not hard. It's just your buddy may not be on, but you want to play, and if you continue playing without him, you'll rank up considerably more. So I was just playing with another character so I can do these collectible videos, but then later I just decided to use my main character and so on. But right here is the legendary hunt. At this level of the game, he's a little on the hard side. give them the weapons and all that. So
Ammo's out.
Good show. I imagine that's not the last we've seen of the Collie
alright, so
family.
that takes care of the legendary hunt. Okay, so most of the Iridium writings you're going to see at the end of the video, because you don't get the little thing to read those until
It's time to fight.
much later in the game. And then after we finally get it, we went back through all the areas. So this is the one that Ellie asked you to take out. Once you take them out, she's going to mention something about a stash spot. This is where the third red chest is at. Okay, so this is where it's at, but you got to power it up. And if you look up, there's a water valve. You shoot that, and then I believe there's a switch up there as well. And if you kind of sit here long enough, Ellie will pretty much tell you, shoot the water valve, you dumbass.
VH, don't forget to look all over the place for what you need. Up, down, all around, but in this case, up. If you shoot that water pipe up there, it'll make a puddle. Then hit the switch on that generator. That should open the door.
Alright, so the water connects the bridge, and then you shoot the switch, and bam, should be good.
Hidden pretty good though, so you'll have to really search them out. But it's worth it. Thanks for taking care of that dump truck situation, sweet thing. Oh, and this is for adding insult to injury. Shooting dump truck in the old derriere like that.
Historical marker of Typhon de Leon, the first Vault Hunter. Sadly, he disappeared decades ago while seeking the Iridian homeworld. I am eager to acquire any information Typhon de Leon left behind.
me into a Pandora pancake. But I dove at the last second, and then I did a triple backflip straight into his mouth, right past the teeth, and shot my way out his sphincter. I smelled like monster ass for weeks, but I'd do it again, and I did.
Okay, so that's our first Tyson log.
That claptrap died trying to slide across a car hood. Didn't know you could screw that up so bad. Ooh, he had a high-end aftermarket motor. Good find.
Alright, that's our next claptrap.
As night falls, a new clan has arrived in the Droughts. Scorcheye says they have conquered every clan from the Parched Fathoms to Devil's Razor Ridge. Their leader is a witch. Scorcheye claims she can devour a man with her mind.
Okay, even though like the regular weapon crates and the echoes are not part of the challenges, I'll still throw them in the video.
They're afraid.
The echoes do give a little bit of the story of what's going on, so
And when it's your turn,
I will add them in there, and it's up to you whether you want to take the time to go find them or not.
those vaults are mine.
Go ahead and grab a little bit of loot first. Up on the thing is our next Tyson log.
Hey, fellow adventurers. This is Typhon DeLeon. Some history dweebs paid me a buttload to record an echo series about my adventures, and Typhon needs a new ship. Crash the old one, Angry Saurian broodmother, runaway sandwich, long story. Anywho, I was born to a family of turd farmers. Lot of money in turds those days. Good, dependable fuel turds. That's why I always say, if you step in crap, consider the upside.
Never really thought about it, but those Tyson's log battery operated. Not getting a power cord out there, that's for sure. Anyway, no sense getting into that. Move on to our next collectible here. Alright, so that's our third log right
By
there.
now, you've probably noticed that Pandora isn't the friendliest of planets. I'm guessing it's not any safer in your day than it was in mine. So if you see something coming, shoot first. We just call that a Pandoran handshake. Hey, who the hell are you? I'm Typhon de Leon. Nice to meet you. Here's a med pack. Yeah, I'm doing an Echo series. Sure, I'll sign an autograph.
Fascinating. It seems that although Typhon de Leon disappeared decades ago, just after finishing his Echo series, his generosity extends beyond the grave. He left a weapons cache for his fans.
Okay, after you hit the third one, Thanos will pop up telling you about the loot. And that's the other challenge, is getting to the Tyson locker there. Alright, so right along the cliff edge there's a weapons crate and some ammo. It's one of those things, you can't stop from looking at the weapon crates. You just do it. But I can't think of too many weapons I actually got out of them, so. But anyway, continuing on. Okay, so the Tyson's lockers up here. There's a couple uglies here to greet you. Deal with them, and then get to your loot. So, somewhere along the line, Demented Priest figured out how to dupe money and weapons. So, at some point in the game, we didn't have to loot anymore, basically. I mean, we always opened up lockers and that to see what's inside it, but didn't have to collect it to sell it off to make money anymore. Demented Priest had so much money. He gave me like 30-40 million and still didn't touch his counter any, but nevertheless, I don't really know the procedures on how he did it, but grateful that he did. So anyway, here where Sanctuary's kind of camped out, there's a couple of echoes in here. Borderlands 3 was like such a step up in gaming. Loved the game, great story. You know, by far probably one of the best Borderlands that came out.
COV keep coming at the Queen and getting right smack down for their
One
trouble.
thing that was a serious annoyance though was the map.
Me, that's for sure. I can
I
hold
think
my
like if you
own,
open
even
up the
on a
map
planet
and
savage as this one. But joining
you
up
click
with the
or
Raiders
hit the
was
right or
best
left
call
stick,
I
it would
ever
like
made.
automatically
It's
snap
like
to
family. When after Scooter died,
a fast
I got
travel
family in
pole,
short supply these
and
days.
I totally didn't get why that had to be like that. So I struggled in the map to wanting to show where
Welcome
I'm at
back, my
in the
girl.
map. Then as soon as I moved the stick, it would jump it all the way to a fast travel pole. So then I had to reacquire where I was at, and it just sucked. And to be honest, I don't see how that was supposed to be helpful to you. To be honest with you, you know, I'd see if you were in the map and you wanted to get to a fast travel pole or something, but more times than not, it just irritated me. Okay, so this is where Sanctuary was sitting. After it takes off and you come back, this isn't accessible until you do so. Down in here is a crate and an echo.
Feels like I've been working on this ship forever and ever, huh? I sure hope the wait's been worth it.
Again, there's no
Sanctuary 3 is
challenges
like
for
a
the
big,
echoes.
souped-up version of Sanctuary with high-octane beautiful than Sanctuary and prettier than all get out. Scooter would be proud, I think. We don't talk about Sanctuary 2, though. Probably better that way.
Just like getting them in there again, they just helps with the story of the characters and all that kind of stuff. I like getting them in there. If, okay, so we're back. We're in level 41. We finally got the little device that we use to read the Iridium writings. And as soon as that came available, we went ahead back through the levels and collected them, get them out of the way. Okay, so this one's over where we did the legendary hunt, the very first map, and now we're back to get the Iridium writing, and I believe the next one's over where we meet Tannis for the first time.
The Destroyer. A practical name for an incomprehensible evil. Surely it has had millions of names more poetic or subtle. But none of the civilizations who coined them survived to pass them on, or anything else for that matter. Only the Destroyer itself knows for sure how long it has been tearing through the universe, eating its own name. How the Iridians became aware of the Destroyer. They never spoke of a time before it. But I suspect that they went searching for it, or something like it. And for their curiosity, they were rewarded with doom.
Okay, that's going to wrap up the first map. Double A Gamer for Life, Demented Priest. Hope you're digging the videos. Appreciate the thumbs up and subscribing, and I hope some of this stuff helped you.